All right, welcome Hornet fans to week one officially of the high school football season as your Maumelle Hornets make the trip up to Batesville and we have a big matchup tonight with the Batesville Pioneers. Sorry, I got distracted looking over there, but we are just about ready for football. We are roughly I can't see any time, but a couple minutes away from kickoff, and we are excited for this one. Joining me here on the broadcast is my buddy Tyler Chenal. Tyler, how are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Okay, there we go.
All right, here I am. Doing pretty good, man. Pretty long drive getting up here after work, but I'm excited to be here, ready to see some more football tonight.
All right, well, let's talk about our sponsors real quick as the captains have made their way to midfield. First off, our touchdown spots are American Pie Pizza, located at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Give them a call at 501-758-8800 or visit them online at ampiepizza.com. Score a touchdown with a Hog Wild Pizza tonight. Our first down sponsor, Acre Family Pharmacy, located at 1900 Club Manor Drive, Suite 101. Give them a call at 501-274-1130 or visit them online at acrepharmacy.com. Be part of the family at Acre Family Pharmacy. Our penalty flag sponsor, PI Roofing, located at 6109 Remount Road, 501-707-3548 or visit them online at piroofing.com. Don't get penalized on your next roof repair. Choose local. Call PI Roofing today. And, of course, as we get ready for our Akel's kickoff and as well as our halftime sponsor, Akel's Carpet One Floor and Home, 3 convenient Little Rock locations. And you can give them a call at 501-214-0635 or visit them online at akelscarpet1.com. Kick off your next home improvement project by calling the experts at Akel's Carpet One Floor and Home. All right. Give you an opportunity is Kayla Fletcher. We appreciate Kayla. And, of course, on our main cam tonight will be Kristen Henson. So, again, we are ready here from, I guess they call it Pioneer Stadium. I'm not sure they had a field name for it or something, Tyler, but a great setting for football. You got the White River just over in that valley over there. So, beautiful setting here at Batesville. First time for me to be here. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's first time here, too. You get to drive right by the White River on the way here. Like you said, beautiful. Got the mountains in the background. So pretty excited to be here. And then Hornet defense is going to get a chance to keep that shutout going as we start. Going to start on defense. Get a chance. I'm sure you hear the fireworks going off. Get a chance to continue the shutout on the first possession today.
Yeah, and obviously 20-0 in game one. But, Batesville is going to be ready to do something in this one. We beat them 35-0 last year at our place in a game that they came into that game really highly rated, really ready to go. And I think it was, I cannot remember their running back's name. He's transferred since, I think, to Southside. But a young man who got hurt early in that game and really changed the look of that game as the Hornets make their way out. And Tyler, you mentioned stands. I got to think everybody's listening and watching us on the broadcast tonight because a small contingent of Hornet fans have made the trip about an hour and 45 minutes north up here to Batesville.
Yeah, expecting a lot of viewers tonight, and we don't have a problem with that, get our viewers up. And then, one thing about the game last year, right? Batesville's a proud program. They had their state champions out from 2005 or so before the game. So, a game like that really is going to weigh on their mind, weigh on the coaching staff's minds and the kids. So now that they're home this year, they're really ready to strike it back up and see if they can get some revenge on the Hornets.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a big one. A couple of other big games across the state tonight, of course, as we get week one going in earnest. And, of course, you look across our PCSSD Sports Network, and we're the traveling crews tonight. We're here in Batesville, obviously. Our Mills crew is all the way out in Rivercrest for what should be, I believe, a sneaky good ball game up there at Rivercrest. And then, of course, our Robinson crew is down at Forest City. So we are set and ready for our Akel's kickoff. And set to kick this one off is going to be number 15. That is Cooper Forrest. And back deep to return, I think that's a 6, Damian Nelson. And is that a 1?
Looks like a 1.
Jaden Henderson, if it is. So do our best to get you the numbers and names as quickly as we can. And Forrest puts a foot into it, and our Akel's kickoff gets this one underway. Returnable at the 25. Up the middle, going to be thrown down at about the 39-yard line. Batesville will start this drive officially at the 40.
Like number 4, Mike Townsley on the return there. Just going to kick that up back, make sure you get him tackled. Don't give up anything big on the kickoff.
Tyler, one thing that I'm looking forward to in this one is the physicality. We saw it last week. I mean, whether it was on the offensive side or the defensive side, really got to see the physicality of this Maumelle team, and I think that's the culture that Coach Maupin is really starting to instill in this program.
Yeah, if you know Coach Maupin, you know that he wants to be physical.
Nelson's your running back. And I give it to the first man through the fullback. He's going to be pulled down. That's number 4, Townsley. And bringing him down, I believe, was 31. That's going to be Bubba Johnson on the tackle.
Your classic I formation. Don't see that too often, right? But if you're talking physicality, a team comes out in the eye, that's what you're going to see.
That's a good-looking running back they got back there. Number 6, Nelson, 6'2", 220. So great size out of that young man, and maybe big reason why they were able to maybe not miss a beat with their running back from last year who transferred out. So back to the I formation again. And they're going to get the Hornets to jump off sides here. So Riley Gregg is your quarterback for the Pioneers. 5'10", 165, a senior. And that is, I believe, one of the strengths of this team. Is a pretty decent-sized senior class. A team that really took it on the chin last week to Searcy. I don't remember the exact score, but I know they did not do well in their first opener, so 0-1 coming into this one. But a first down there, that's enough for a Acre Pharmacy first down for the Pioneers.
Just no reason you expect this team to be ready to go week 2 or week 1, whatever you want to call it. Second game.
Yeah. Greg, we're going to get a penalty this time. Another PI roofing penalty flag is we're going to call offsides, I believe, and it is, yeah.
Yeah, B.J. Beats looked to be lined up offsides there. Didn't jump early, but he lined up in the neutral zone. So 2 back-to-back, Dalen Larry, 2 of our big players from last week. You know, they did good stuff last week. Just got to make sure that we reel it in. You kind of have the same you know, you're still on high, right, from week 1 to week 2. You know, first away game, trying to, you know, make a statement. Just got to make sure you reel it in a little bit, you know, and follow your rules.
Yeah, big key. Get your feet under you here on the road. First true test on the road, obviously, of the year. So Greg under center again. Now give it away to Nelson. Nelson met in the backfield. Great job there by the defense. That's Newell, the first one there. And was that Larry, the second one there was at 32?
It was 32 or 33, so either Joe Mason or Dalen Larry was the second guy there. But Newell, first one there, setting the edge. Good play right there.
You know, Elijah Newell's a young man. I can't say enough good things about Elijah. Love that young man and how hard he plays. And I remember seeing him last year after getting to see him as a sophomore on the basketball team and then move up as a junior on the football team. And you know, he was here. He was injured a little bit last year. I think he had a knee. He was injured a little bit last year. I think he had a knee issue. And now to see him 100% healthy to start this year and really making an impact already in the first 2 games. They'll pitch this one to Nelson out to the left side. Hornets trying to string it out. A good run. Runs a man over at the 38-yard line. And he'll be brought down at the 36. That'll be enough for an Acre Pharmacy first down for the Pioneers.
And that's Nelson on the carry, and you talked about it from the first snap. That's a big, good-looking athlete, and he runs the ball hard. Got to make sure you tackle him low and get him to the ground.
Yeah, you know, Sylvan Hills did not impose that type of will on us last week. That was what we were doing to Sylvan Hills, and so that's a wake-up call here at the 7:06 time mark here in the first half as Batesville going to bring the physicality in this one.
They just got to feel what it's like to tackle a kid that big, and they'll figure it out. They'll get used to it, and we'll be all right.
Now motion man, that's number 2, Jeffrey. And they'll give it to the first man through as that's number 4, Townsley again. And another Acre Pharmacy first down for the Pioneers.
Yeah, that fullback dive's tough. You don't see that stuff too often anymore. We saw shades of it last week from Sylvan Hills. But they also hurt us a little bit on that fullback dive, so I'm sure Batesville saw something on film. Coach Maupin, you know, we're going to get that fixed when he gets a chance to talk to his interior defensive line and linebackers.
A little substitution there as Townsley comes off the field. And they put in 46, Jacob Paulette, more of a larger body blocking back, so we'll see if they continue to feed Nelson now.
Double wing. Kind of, her power out.
And this time they will give it to Nelson, trying to stretch the outside, and the Hornets, had him as Newell couldn't get him down. Nelson kept his feet, but he's still going to lose about a yard on the play as, again, Newell in the backfield.
Yeah, Newell there, first contact, he gets him. Just got to make sure he wraps him up. That's really good balance by the big guy there. Newell just got to make sure he holds on and gets him all the way down. But, you know, you had the rest of the defense coming, rallying, and making the play and still getting a tackle for a loss. So
we got an official timeout there. I'm not sure if Cato Hunter lost he's got an equipment issue over here, so Cato has to come off the field. So they're looking at his knee pad or something.
Pads.
Yeah.
You got to cover the knees. They'll give them one warning most of the time, but if they catch you again, you're coming off for a play to fix it.
Cato's got so much leg, it's hard to keep him below his knees.
He runs 2 steps, and they're back above him.
Yeah. So Nelson will dot the I this time, and now actually they're going to go shotgun here. So Greg, he'll send Nelson in motion. That's where he wants to go with it. Throws the screen, ball's caught, and immediately right there on it is Barham. Jason Barham quickly to the ball as that was 23, Connor Foray, who made the catch.
Great play by Barham there. He made a couple of those last week, too. Really got an eye for the ball. They didn't have a guy to block him, and he comes up and he makes a play.
I got a stoppage here. As I think Batesville, I'm not sure why we had a stoppage. It's going to be 3rd down and 11.
And that's a play right there. Barham coming up quick. Just got to be sure later in the game we don't let that little bubble and go get behind us. Make sure we still play to our rules, stick to our rules, and play sound football.
So just under 7.5 to go. I do apologize if our time is a little off on the scoreboard. I think, Kayla, do you have it up there? Okay. Poor Kayla has no view of the scoreboard, so we're going to have to do our best to keep her updated where the time is. And now whistles blow and a timeout for Batesville.
There's something they didn't like there, but yeah, we'll try and update it. She's doing the best she can, but it's tough. It's all the way in the corner. Can't see anything from where she's at.
Yeah, hey, and let me just say I appreciate the hospitality of the folks here at Batesville, and talked to Coach King earlier in the week and made sure we had a good spot, some good barbecue back there as well, and so we have been treated well here as of our time so far in Batesville, and so hopefully now the Hornets can pick up a victory out there on the field. So looking across the rest of our networks to see what we got going, if anything, is Robinson at Forest City. And Robinson already leads that one 7-0 early. And let's see if we got a Mills game up as well. Look at there. Look at there. 3 broadcasts. We're on the road, but we got it going. Rivercrest actually leads that one early, 6-0.
Big 3rd down right here, Steve. 3rd and 11. They drove it on us early, stiffened up a little bit right here. You can hold them, get them to a 4th down here. It could be a big win for the defense early on.
So Greg will be under center, and Nelson dots the I. Greg will fake it. They're going to throw for the first time. He's got a man open behind the defense. Got behind Barham, and no, he couldn't hold on to it. And boy, Barham, that was a break for the Hornets as he was wide open. That's number 2, Jace Jeffrey, and Greg just threw it past the outstretched hands and incomplete, and a break for the Hornets.
And Coach Maupin's on the sideline pointing at his eyes. Just talked about it. Make sure you do your job. They run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. But on the outside, especially playing some man coverage like we like to play, you got to make sure your eyes are where they're supposed to be and you're doing your job, not worrying about what everybody else has to do. So
a long field goal attempt here, 43 yards out for the Batesville kicker. Low snap, gets it up. Kick is on its way. And let's see, it is good. Field goal is good. Number 16, that is Jackson Elam, the sophomore, knocks through the 43-yard field goal. And just like that, Batesville scores on their opening drive to make it 3-0.
So you would off the foot. That one looked a little short to me, but he snuck it in there. But still, obviously you lose the shutout streak, but that's going to happen at some point. But 3 points right there after big run after big run after big run. I think it's pretty good for the defense. You saw a little bit of adversity there, able to stiffen up once you get down close to the red zone and force them to hold them to 3. I think it's a pretty big deal. Coach Maupin's got something to really talk good about there and point out. Yeah,
for sure. Now just clean up that. Keep your eyes, as you said, in the right spot. Don't get beat again. Caught a break there for sure.
Yeah, the ball bounces weird ways, right? As long as it bounces your way, we'll be all right.
Absolutely. All right, so it'll be number 16 again. Elam set to kick it off. The Hornets have got – they're going to set up for an onside kick here.
It don't matter who they got back there. It looks like it's coming onside.
So Elam pointing it out. Let's see if they do. They could just line drive this one. Newell goes off his hands, and he's going to have to go chase it down. And Newell's going to pick it up, and it'll be a touchback as it does make it its way into the end zone. So another break for the Hornets there, as that could have ended really badly.
Ooh, yeah, pretty good little trick there. It definitely looks like onside. It's got the returners thinking onside too, and then just kicks a rocket towards the end zone. I think even if he doesn't touch it, I think it gets there a little bit easier. But either way, going to start with the ball on the 20, see what this offense can do.
So we'll see again. Andrew Bjork at quarterback in this one, and we were introduced to the physicality of the sophomore last week. We'll see if they try to do the same thing tonight. Frost at wide receiver, Bjork, and in the backfield is going to be Jaden Worsham getting the start at running back. That's where they'll go with it. Worsham looking to the left side. Oh, nice cut at the 27-yard line where he'll be taken down. And a nice 7-yard gain there for Worsham.
Great cut by Worsham. Set him up with that hard outside step and then straight up field. Was able to get himself another easy 3 yards there with a really good cut.
So 2nd down and 3. They'll send trips to the right side, far side of the field. I think that's Frost is the only one on this side. They'll give it to Worsham again. He's got a hole across the 30, 35. Can he outrun him? 45 across midfield, finally pulled down at the 48-yard line, and a big run for Jaden Worsham.
And right now, Batesville's giving them a pretty light box, especially inside. They've got the edges covered, but they just got one linebacker in the inside. So if they can get up to the second level with one of those offensive linemen, you could gash them a little bit in the run game right up the middle.
So another Acre Pharmacy first down. Now Worsham to the left side as Bjork yells out the signals.
There you go, yeah.